Do you want to listen to some epic songs about your favorite anime characters? Then check out our anime rap channel, link in the description. Almost every anime is about monsters nowadays. They're badass, strong, and give off a rather malicious vibe. It's always creepy to see humans fighting with a monster. However, imagine a world where monsters are a normal. Hey guys, what's up? I hope you're doing well. Before starting the video, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon if you don't want to miss our future videos. Without further ado, let's talk about the top 10 demon or monster anime with an overpowered MC. 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐥 ni Naranakata. At number 10, we have Raoul Chaser from 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐥 ni Naranakata. Raoul is the main character of the series. While the background story of Raoul is known a tiny bit, he wanted to become a legendary hero. That's pretty typical in anime, right? In the end, he has to take a part-time job to survive. That's the reason he had a little bit of a problem while training. But Raoul was the top of his class in the hero high school. Compared to his other friends, he is completely overpowered and can beat all kinds of monsters that they discover in the dungeon. Talking about his power, Raoul has a strong magical sense in which he enters the magic into his weapon and fights monsters. His strongest attack, Raoul's Slash, is so strong that it can kill a giant monster in a single hit. What a transition from a day-to-day job where he has to struggle every day, right? Tatsumi Oga from 𝐵𝐿ZeBub. If you haven't watched 𝐵𝐿ZeBub, I don't even know what you're doing with your life. Moving on to number 9, we have Tatsumi Oga. He's a first-year student who is apparently the adoptive father of a demon called 𝐵𝐿ZeBub 4. At first, Oga tried to send 𝐵𝐿ZeBub to others, but to his surprise, once the demon chooses its caretaker, there's no going back. At some point in anime, Oga realized that 𝐵𝐿ZeBub needed him the most. Even in high school, when people tried to hurt the Demon King, Oga protected him from each and every bully. However, looking at Oga, his personality is nothing more than a chill dude who loves to stay away from every type of trouble. But if we talk about Oga's potential, he's a total badass. He can knock off a whole bunch of bad guys without even sighing. The Demon Kid only chooses those who seem to have the potential that far surpasses everyone. When it comes to powers, Oga has the excellent hand-to-hand abilities where he can go on street brawling. No problem, sir. However, as the series continued, his powers only grew. Considering the fact that he had the power to control and adopt a demon child, Oga needs no reason as to why he's on our list. Chrono from Chrono Crusade. Chrono is the main character of Chrono Crusade. Chrono Crusade is an awesome anime where the main character is overpowered, and this time around, the main character itself is a demon. In anime, he is shown in 3 forms: a child form, adult form, and the demon form. The child form is his usual self, where he's shown to be a rather shady character. Moving on to the adult form, which is the least shown form, he converts himself into a young, handsome boy. And finally, when his seal was broken by Rosette, he unleashed his true demon form. In Chrono's demon form, his eyes turn gold with various markings occurring all over his face. Moreover, his whole demeanor turns into a beast-like creature. When it comes to his ability, he's jam-packed with power. Chrono has the power to kill 1,000 demons in a single battle. Being all cute and stuff, no one would suspect him of being this strong. But truth be told, Chrono is one of the most powerful characters that made its mark on our list today. Claire from Claymore. When we talk about demons, the list can continue without Claire from Claymore. She's the female protagonist of the series and a totally overpowered character as well. If you doubt her ruthlessness, she's the only Claymore known to have taken the blood of a fellow Claymore. The sole beginning of the anime showed that Claire was experimenting to make the strongest warrior out there, which to your surprise is shown throughout the series. It's not just that she was blessed with powers outside everyone's control. Claire chose to volunteer ongoing the Claymore training to become the strongest warrior. Talking about Claire's powers, her partially awakened form is brutal, just so overpowered that her face becomes like a beast, and the structure of her body changes. Her feet resemble more of a horse that makes her crazy fast, and 2 of her arms have various techniques to obliterate any monster out there. Considering her brute strength, Claire is one of the strongest monstrous main characters out there. Rikuo Nura Nararihyon no Meigo. Another half-human and half-monster character on our list is Rikuo Nara. Just like a lot of ladies nowadays, Rikuo has 2 forms. One, where he's a normal human, usual self, and the other, where he becomes a total powerhouse, his full awakened yokai form. His human form looks pretty weak, and most of the antagonists have already mistaken him for a puny guy. They end up regretting every time, of course. As Rikuo is a half-demon, his lifespan is much more compared to human, but in his human form, He's nothing more than a normal kid. But he does have talent when it comes to strategic planning that was shown several times in the series. But when his yokai form is awakened, there's nothing stopping this badass anymore. He becomes aggressive, and swordplay is his main ability, where he just crushes his opponents by attacking them with swords. Surely one of the most exciting characters on our list is Rikuo, a total badass with a mix of caring and kind personality. Shinoku Sakabe from Fire Force. You're missing out a lot if you haven't watched the Fire Force. The story revolves around killing demons that overtook humans often in the plot. Shinra is our protagonist, who is the 3rd and 4th generation pyrokinetic while serving the Fire Force team. Due to his dark past, his goal was to always become a hero. As Shinra's family died in the flames caused by spontaneous human, his goal is to save as many people as he can and not let anyone suffer like he did all his childhood. If we talk about Shinra's abilities, he is a total badass, possessing powers that are unmatched. Even when compared to the best, he has the ability to control flames. Even though a newcomer in the Fire Force Academy, he still gave a tough time to the most experienced members. His ability to manipulate and control fire is just on a whole other level. Shinra also possesses a Dola burst that makes him a lot stronger overall. When we talk about an overpowered anime character with the powers of a demon, Shinra always present. Anos Voligoad from Mahou Gakuen no Futeki Gosha. Anos is a demon king himself. Do I need to say anything else? Despite looking like a handsome young man, Anos was the most feared demon king 2,000 years ago that obliterated a lot of people in the same war. His easygoing attitude and overpowered character make him a total badass. Even though he looks all king and beautiful person, his brutal methods to fight and torture the enemies sure make him seem like the same demon who killed armies 2,000 years ago. No one can oppose Anos in the anime, as he possesses a power that's way beyond anyone's control in the modern era. So what exactly makes him so powerful anyways? As a demon of destruction, he has the power of magic. He's obtained the most chaotic and powerful techniques that make him worthy of being called the Demon King. Aran from Tears to Tiara. Aran is a notorious demon king who slept for ages after his body was damaged in a battle. After he was resurrected, the real struggle began. His real name is Lucifer, and you know what that means? Aran is overpowered. Even when he was resurrected by DRWC, he instantly knew the plot and killed DRWC instead of the sacrifice that he tried to do. A demon character that is violent and overpowered from the start, what more can you ask for? His sole presence is intimidating enough to scare the hell out of enemies. All these aspects make him one hell of an overpowered character. Lucifer from Shin Nanatsu no Taizai. Look, we've got another Lucifer on our list. She's the main protagonist that has been kicked out of heaven for opposing God. She's one hell of an attractive woman, with some of the best visuals we've seen in any girl of the anime. Being all nervous as she seems, her ability to trust herself and care for her qualities. Talking about Lucifer's powers, she has a long staff that is taller than herself. The spear is pointy at one end and contains a skull that looks pretty intimidating itself. Throughout the anime, she has fought a lot of overpowered characters, but she always seems to take it as a moment to make herself even stronger. What's more attractive than a female character with overpowered abilities? Lucifer must be included on our list. Sebastian Michaelis from Kuroshitsuji. Every watcher of this season had a crush moment with Sebastian. He's the demon butler of Seal Phantom Hive. Sebastian has a tall appearance with totally professional attire and demeanor. But once he transitions towards the demon form, you wouldn't believe it. There's a reason for Sebastian to be on the first spot on our list. He has a personality that is pretty hard to break down. All I can say is that Sebastian is one loyal butler to his master. No matter what happens, he never lets his guard down and saves the day in the most unexpected and fun way. His speed, power, attitude, everything is unbeatable and perfect. He's gifted with the most overpowered abilities we can see in Kuroshitsuji that makes him a perfect overpowered demon for our list. Voila! That's it for the top 10 of today. Before you leave the video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Also, press the bell icon if you don't want to miss our future videos. I hope you enjoyed this one. Until next time, peace out.